Let's play make-believe for just a second. Pretend that you own your own baking business and you truly believe that the products that you are creating are benefiting the world and business is good. You are actually overwhelmed by how much demand there is for your product. So much, in fact, that it's getting to the point where there's not enough hours in the day for you to run the business and make the product. It is time for you to add your very first employee. So you want to add a new employee, but you need to be very careful about this decision. Maybe you want this person that you hire to be with you in the kitchen so that they can double up the baked goods that you're making, therefore allowing you to push out more product to your customers. Awesome. Or maybe you want them to be a customer service representative or an accountant, so they're taking care of more of the business side of the equation, freeing you up to do what you really love, which is making more baked goods. Either way, whether the employee is making more product for you to sell or they're freeing you up to make more product, they're adding value to the business. It only makes sense that you pay them what they're worth. Because you have to pay them to keep them around, you need to make sure that they are worth hiring in the first place. So let's say in this example, you were making $30,000 a year just making your pastries and baked goods on your own. But when you hire a customer service representative, you can actually bring home $70,000 a year because they're freeing you up to bake. You're also taking advantage of economies of scale. Life is good. Now, the last thing you want is to have agreed to pay this customer service representative $30,000 a year while you're slaving away baking in the kitchen. You find out that they are on their social media all day and talking to their significant others while your customers are calling other companies that will actually answer their phone calls. This example, while very simple, is very obvious and easy to see in the context of small business. But even though the hiring of employees is very decentralized in the context of large organizations, it still rings just as true. Every employee needs to be adding more value than they're costing. Otherwise, what's the point of having a company at all? So let me ask you this. How much value are you adding to your company? Have you ever calculated how much you're earning per hour to do the work that you're doing? And have you ever compared that to how much you're bringing into the company with the work that you're doing? I'm currently in a support position at my work, so I don't actually interact with the product or the customer, but I do interact with the people who interact with the product and the customer. So the way I see it, my job is to make their lives easier. My job is to make their lives less stressful and to make it better for them so that they can do what they were hired to do. Turn a profit. If anything, there is more pressure on me to do my job well so that I can help my fellow employees earn enough to make sure that we're both worth keeping. The company's job is to make revenue, and believe it or not, that's not a bad thing. That revenue that they're making is helping lots of employees support their families and the economy. When they hired you for this position, the president of the company put his or her trust in you, whether or not that responsibility was delegated down to a human resources representative when they shook your hand and offered you the job. But when you signed that contract, you were basically saying that you promised to make this company a better place and that you promised to be worth more than they were paying you. So now I want you to examine what you're doing every day and what you're making. Are you living up to that promise? Thank you for watching this video. I hope you liked it. I hope you found it interesting. I want to encourage you to go to my website. It's www.beagoalgetter.net. You can find the link below in the description. That's my blog where I actually write more than once a week. Usually it's 2 to 3 times a week. So if you want to see content that's like this, you can go there and check that out. Also, hit us up on social media. We're on Facebook at GoalGetters Unite, and we're on Instagram at GoalGetter Insta. I post there pretty frequently, at least once a day, sometimes more. Don't forget to thumbs up and subscribe. Thanks, guys.